Hello. Today's a bit of a vulnerable one for me, but I think it's an important one. And that is to talk about the brutal truths of weight loss journey and kind of the struggles that I've had with it over the last 5, 6, even many years before that. Even before I got this big as I am. So for a bit of context, I'm about 130 kilos, and I've been around that weight for on and off 5 years now, dropping down, coming back up, dropping down, coming back up. And I'm making these videos to not only sort of like document some of the struggles that I've had, but also to maybe bring some accountability as well into this and put myself out there to really enforce and enact that change. But I have some, maybe some unconventional opinions about this. Obviously, the main ones are, training's hard, but I do find training fun. Although as I've gotten a bit bigger and older, it has gotten harder to push myself. I'm not 20 years old anymore. I'm 33, almost 34. So, and I'm really coming up to the, what I believe is the last real big push I can do to make some change. But yeah, as most knows, training's hard. Making sure your eating's right is difficult. That's a big one. Obviously, you want to be counting calories, you want to be weighing everything, which is a pain, and that's something I end up struggling to do later on into the journey. You want to be hitting protein, all of that, depending on what you're training. But I think the most difficult thing for me has been the consistency side of things. And what I mean by that is, train every day or 3 days a week. You go in, you're training, you're doing that for a month, 2 months, 3 months. For me, last time it was 3 months. And I was making really good progress. I mean, lifting more, noticeable changes in my face, noticeable changes in my body. I was dropping fat whilst also putting on muscle, and I was watching what I was eating. I was eating the protein, doing all the right things, counting the calories. Then I hit to month 3, and then a massive life change happens. I move houses, and it was a big move too. It was about a 2-hour move. And in that process, stop training because you've got to change gyms. You eat bad one night, eat bad the next day, start snacking a bit more, those big changes going on through purchasing the new house, moving out of the rentals, dealing with the kids as you're moving, then get to the new place, doing a whole bunch of setup of the new place, then do, any renovations that we're doing. Oh, I didn't sign up to the new gym this week. Oh, I didn't sign up the next week, or, I've got to find out what gym I want. This gym doesn't have that. This gym doesn't have this. When reality is you should just go to the one that's closest to you that has weights and, you can go train at. So I think my goal in making this video and sharing it with others is, one, for accountability for myself. If anything, put myself out there. Maybe I'll start documenting the journey as well. And really sort of put it out there, the weight loss journey, putting on some muscle, but it's just that accountability to be consistent. That's the message I have. It's the hardest thing in this journey, is to challenge yourself to be consistent, not only for a month, 2 months, 3 months, but a year, 2 years. Make it a complete lifestyle change, and not letting the life shake-ups get in the way of it, right? And that's where it fell through for me last time, and it has previous times. The previous time before that, I got on track. I started eating good. I started training, and then I had a baby. And then you're not sleeping, and then you stop training, and then you stop eating good, and then you have that, you know, ice cream at night, or you have that little thing snack that you shouldn't have overeaten on, or, you know, had a big lunch and a big dinner, right? All whilst not training. So yeah, that's the hardest thing. It really is. Like I can't, and it creeps up on you too. And it's like, it's little losses that then turn into bigger losses that then just derail the whole thing, right? It's not so much like, oh, I didn't go to train today because, you know, I was extra sore, and it was like, hey, I had this big thing happen, completely shaking up how, you know, your day-to-day life operates, and it takes you 3 months, 4 months to get back on track to start again. And then you have to start again because you went, you know, you spent 3 months, you know, in my case, I spent 3 months. I went from like 133 to like 124 kilos, and all whilst putting on some muscle and everything like that. And now I'm back up to 133 or 132 or whatever it is. So, damn. But look, I think, as I've been saying, big part of me making this video is like, I want to remain consistent this time. I want to really make that change. I want to look back at the end of the year and see significant progress, but I don't want it just to be like at the end of the year. I want to continue from that as well. I don't want to get to like Christmas and be like, oh, it's Christmas, you know, and now it's time to relax. Now it's time to like do all this, which is fine. Like, you can do that, but you know, that can't turn into a 1 month, 2 week, you know, venture off into going into bad habits and then having to start all over again. Gosh, yeah, starting all over again sucks so bad. I guess that's one thing I want to document right here for myself. It's like, man, start all over again. You're not lifting as heavy as you were. You're getting sore. You know, the DOMs after training hits. I got to the point where I was training last time. I was lifting and training, and then like the next day I wasn't even that sore, right? Or if I like pushed myself extra hard, lift heavier, you know, pushed myself, I would get a little bit sore for like a day. But you know, when you start back again, you push yourself really hard, you're sore for like 2-3 days. So it's like, come on, man. Anyway, that's my little rant about weight loss and the struggles of it. I'm coming back from the gym now, so maybe this is a new thing for me, right? It's like, go to the gym, make a video, document progress, document some thoughts, vlog on whatever it is for the day, track progress. And yeah, let's see if we can maybe get some other people along for this journey as well. Because I think doing things together, that's the key. Anyway, that's my rant for today. Peace.